Hello everyone. Okay, we're gonna talk about how to calculate the slope of a line. I took this graph from our reading packet on how to make a graph, and for this video I'm just gonna go over the process of how to calculate the slope. When we're looking at our equation of a line, the y equals mx plus b, slope is the m. So when we calculate the slope with our values from the line, that value that was calculated is going to go under the m. And whenever we're doing our slope, we can't forget to include our units. So I'll mention that again at the end of this calculation. So, all right, so most of you have seen rise over run, where you calculate the rise and you calculate the run. It's very similar to what we're doing here. It's the same thing, but we're calculating 2 points on the line. We're not calculating within 2 data points. We're doing a best fit line, and then we are taking the spots on that best fit line, and we are using that, or those 2 points, to calculate our slope. All right, so the equation we use is, that's a y, sorry, I'm getting used to this new stylus, so it's a little messy, sorry. Okay, y2 minus 1, y1 over x2 minus x1. What does that mean? It's just taking 2 points. So you see that they have these slope calculator points right here, and it's just those little crosses or the plus signs. We're going to call one set 1, and we're going to call the next set 2, and each of those sets contains an x value and a y value. One of them is x1, one of them is x2, and the other is y2 and y1. So here we have x1 comma y1, and up here, let's call this the other spot here, we have x2 minus y2. So this is our second set and this is our first set, and the only reason why we call this 1 and 2 is because this point comes first along the best fit line when we're traveling in that direction. All right, okay, so once we've determined the 2 points that we're going to use, we can set up this equation. Our x1 value is 10, because if we travel down this line, we'll see it's 10. The units are grams. So x1 goes here, 10 grams. Y1 is 6.0 centimeters. We could put the 6.0 if you want. I'm just going to put 6. And then here's our x2, y2 point. The x2 is 50 grams, and then our y2 point is 18 centimeters, 18.0 centimeters. Then you just go for it and you just do the math. So 18 minus 6 is 12, and don't forget the units. 50 minus 10 is 40, so 40 grams. And then, like we've been discussing, and something that is really important that you guys always remember, is in physics we don't leave our values as fractions ever. We're always going to, I've heard a lot of you say simplify. This is really just a division problem, right? It's 12 over 40. So then you just put that into your calculator and you'll come up with your slope, your answer. And I get 0.3. Don't forget your units. This is 0.3 centimeters per gram. Okay, so this is our m value. And like I said a second ago, it's going to go in as our m in our equation of a line. EOL we call it. This is the basic equation. So this value here, once we make our mathematical model, will replace the m in that part. Okay, that's how you make a slope, or how you calculate a slope on a best fit line.